Huge news, guys.
We're pregnant.
With twins.
Twins. I have one and he has one, and they're both twins. Separate bellies, though.
Yeah, separate bellies, but we're twins. Oh.
But I tell you what, though. This is the 100th upload.
Yeah. Of our fancy podcast.
I wouldn't say fancy.
Our comic-involved podcast. Improv.
It's always improv.
You're right, it is.
Yeah.
If you guys didn't know this by now, then you're obviously not a true fan. Right?
I mean, do we have true fans?
Yes.
I think there's a few. I think there's
that one guy who came up to us and said, "Hey, you guys do the podcast, right?" And we're like, "No, get away."
I'm your biggest fan.
I'm your biggest fan.
That's our other channel. Yeah. But anyways, this episode is the 100th, March the 100th milestone or whatever, and we're going to basically do, I don't know, like, what do you call it, like a documentary style? Maybe kind of, I don't know exactly how to explain it, but we're going to go through basically the history of all of it, talk about different things, maybe per season, all our guests that we've
episodes,
had, our favorites,
mistakes that we made,
some of the terrible jokes that you've made, like nobody laughed at. Everybody laughs at everything I say. If I implying that it's a joke.
That's because I just laugh at everything. So, are you implying that
I laugh at everything? You laugh at everything.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. I'm going to say something, and I'll see if you laugh at it.
Okay.
I have a dog.
And what's its name?
Jim.
That's funny.
Well, of course now you're going to laugh.
All right.
Let's hit up I want to hit up there's a section of playlist called Lost Episodes. These are like when we first started, and the genesis of Eccentric Cast, if you will.
Genesis.
There's only like 4 in there.
Geniuses.
And it's kind of like the extras. I didn't know if they were good enough for the core material, so I just threw them in as Lost Episodes. They're kind of like, if you're craving more word nourishment from us, you can check them out. Word nourishment. That's what I like. I like that word, or that phrase. Yeah. Word nourishment.
We tickle your ears a lot.
Yeah.
Make you laugh.
We did these, I don't know.
TV Trope Talk?
Yeah. This website is called TV Tropes. You type in something, you hit random page, and you get weird articles. But I don't think we got like maybe one interesting article.
Yeah.
And then the rest of them were just fuck off.
That's why we talked about it. Well, that's why we talked about doing it, and then we kept, because we randomized it and it was funny, and we're like, yeah, we should do this, and then we kept randomizing it again, and it was like, these are not as funny as we thought.
Exactly. It was funny. We got the funny articles when we weren't recording, and then we were recording, and it's like, shit, maybe we should have. Mierda. Well, we also weren't as organized as I per se back then. We were just kind of like, yeah, let's just start recording, and then we're going to search the stuff while we're recording.
Yeah.
Big mistake. What were we thinking? We weren't.
Yes.
So yeah, we only have like 2 of those episodes. If you're interested in something like that,
and if you do think they're funny, then
it's just us reading a fucking article.
It's true. Well, I guess we have amazing funny articles. Comments.
I guess. I didn't laugh once during any of those.
That's because you never laugh at anything, dude. You're like that dry eyes guy. You don't laugh.
Yeah.
Dry eyes.
But yeah, there's a playlist of Lost Episodes, also with Cleverbot collab.
Yeah, which is where we talk to pretty much Cleverbot, pretty much.
If you know what Cleverbot is. It's like a search engine, but it basically talks back to you.
Yeah.
Like, it responds to everything you say, which is kind of weird, but it's pretty cool, and we thought, oh, this might be a cool thing to do.
We only did one. Probably because it wasn't.
Yeah. And then there's a random discussion thrown in.
Muscles and Machamps. I don't even remember that one.
That was with me, you...
Was it MASH?
MASH and...
Skinny.
And Skinny. Yeah. I don't remember even what that was about. I think I threw that in there because I didn't remember what the hell we even talked about. And I was like, shit. And then I was like, you know what? I don't remember what this is about. Maybe it doesn't even need to deserve to be in there. But I may have put it in there because I think I started recording already when we were talking.
Yeah.
We didn't officially do an introduction.
It's not the one a little too girly in here. No, that was...
No.
Frank.
Hey, Frank.
Hey, Frank. Yeah.
We'll get to that later.
Okay.
But yeah, these episodes are extra ones that are not part of our main core material. Kind of like deleted scenes from movies or something. Some of these might be old episodes that we uncovered or dusted off, and then it's just submitted for the hell of it.
Some episodes that were under his bed, and we were just like, they don't need to be under there, so we should probably dust them off and throw them on. I don't know how they made it under your bed when they're on your phone.
Just data, yeah.
It's just data. You just picked up, literally, physically...
Data.
Picked up data. All right, season 1, Skinny was...
This is, okay.
High present in the...
season. Starting it off here. Yeah. Nice. I was just looking at the views count on. That's pretty good. That's a high amount. I didn't realize that number was on there.
I didn't either.
That's good.
That is good.
Like, you guys pay attention to the audio channel.
No, we don't.
This is the genesis of Eccentric Casts. The playlist contains only the videos that we deemed necessary for season 1.
It's got 42 videos in it.
Check it out where it all started on this first season of the podcast.
This is, we did a lot of discussions and story times a lot. Well, that's because we haven't done story times in a while, just because it's only been me and Mez, and it's hard to do a story time with just 2 people.
It is. We could try.
We could try.
Maybe next time. Maybe we'll kick off on 101.
Yeah, but that was when
Story time 101.
Story time.
I like it. Episode 101.
101.
Our first. What was our first discussion even?
I don't even know.
Did I put a description? Hopefully it doesn't play.
I don't know. It might play, dude.
I muted it.
Oh, okay.
It's okay. Because I don't want the audio playing over this audio.
Just a
basic discussion. This audio should be fixed. Oh yeah, because when we first started doing this,
the audio was out of sync.
I hadn't had an official software for editing, and I threw all the shit into. What was it that we were throwing in? It's PowerPoint, I think is what it was. Here, take this audio file. And I was like getting all finite with editing the little icon and sticking it somewhere where it wouldn't be seen. And it ended up being seen on some of them, I think.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is stupid. And then I got some advice from somebody else who had done podcasts.
Yeah.
And then he gave me a couple of suggestions
on what to do. Yeah.
We
have
actually Skinny wasn't in episode 1.
Oh, was it just me?
Not the first. Well, it was just me and you. But I'm saying the verse recordings.
Oh yeah, no, the very first ones. Yeah.
Yes, it was just me and you, and then we kind of just talked to him.
Recruited Skinny. Yeah,
and he's like, yeah, that sounds like fun.
And then he was doing it for a while until he moved.
If you're listening to this, Jonathan. That's a
rude.
Name reveal.
That's a name reveal. You sound like it's shocking news.
Yeah. I won't say his last name for privacy purposes or whatever.
Starts with nothing.
It starts with a bunk.
What is he, African?
No.
Oh, sorry.
No, Jonathan Skinny.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was pretty cool because he was with us for the long haul.
Yeah.
Well, until he moved. To be back with his family.
He was with us a solid 2 seasons, right?
Yeah. Season 1 and Season 2.
Yeah.
He was with us.
Yeah, and then we had other guest stars throughout Season 1.
Also, Season 1 also featured Kama, which he was only in
2 or
3,
I think 3.
He was in...
he was in a story time. That's the one with the biscuits, bruises, and broken hearts.
Yeah, the Dragonese Koi Fish.
In the Dragonese Koi Fish
episode. He was in that discussion. I liked that. Let me just say, that might be my favorite discussion there in that season.
Yeah.
I don't know of all time, but I don't know. I just thought that one was hilarious.
What was your favorite story time?
I don't know. If I had a list in front of me, if I go to that playlist, maybe I could tell you.
Because there was a story time we did. Gary's excellent adventure.
I don't know. Frankly, I gotta tell you, that was really good.
That was hilarious. Frankly, I gotta tell you,
that conversation was actually off with the record.
And because we just kind of started right in the middle.
I had the mic, and then I was just nobody knew. I just hit the play button.
Yeah, because I think in a couple minutes through, I was like,
because Skinny
we should record this.
Yeah, Skinny was trying to set something up for the next episode we were planning on doing. This was actually planned, but the discussion, frankly, I got to tell you, was actually unplanned. I think I like the unplanned ones.
Yeah.
I think those are the best ones because we're already snowballing something.
And we just go
We don't lose momentum.
Yeah.
I think in my opinion, anything that we've already kind of just jumped into and I've hit that record button and nobody knew.
Yeah.
Maybe that's another thing is you don't know you're being recorded.
Yeah, and it makes it funnier that way,
I think so.
And
it's natural.
And it kind of does, it plays off of somebody we mentioned, Frank, because I say, hey, Frank, a lot.
I know, it was like, what was that, like episode 2 or something?
Yeah, I was like, hey, Frank.
You're talking about different fries and if they have personality.
Yeah.
Or forms of potatoes or something.
And then I said something about, hey, Frank, and then it just kind of cut off there.
Hey, Frank. And then what I used to do when I edited videos
was
I put stuff on the screen, but then I was like, are people even looking at the screen? Mm-hmm. Because they may just, it's a podcast. I don't need to look at the screen, right? And they may put it in their pocket or whatever. Yeah. If they're on the mobile version. Mobile version. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm originally from the UK, so.
That's a lie.
Thank you.
You just wait until I say that, huh?
Fuck, dude. You still let me have anything anymore, do you?
Now, pal.
But anyway. Yeah, I used to. Season 1 has more of that to where I put words up on stuff on the screen. Yeah. So it's a little more animated, I guess, for Season 1. If you were looking for something, a little more animations.
Yeah. Oh, Dragons, Dummies, and Disappoint. That one's funny.
Yeah, that was Mash's first story time, which he was another person that we had worked with and talked about, and he was really gung-ho.
He was really good. Yeah, and he's funny, too.
He got into it.
He's got his own... Well, I think everybody that would guest starred has their own specific time of comedy, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so. Which is cool because we're like a big recipe of guys that come all together, and we're different ingredients, different types of comedy, and we make one dish.
Yeah.
And
it's a gay dish because we're all guys.
That's not where I was.
Oh, okay.
You gotta turn everything gay.
No, I don't. That's a lie. That's a lie.
Yo, I'm sorry. You're not gay. Your boyfriend is.
Yes, exactly. God, get it right. God. Miguel has a name, too.
Oh.
Whoa. No, but...
and that's...
We did trivia a lot, too.
There's some trivia times in that season as well. Also, I want to note that there's 42... episodes in season 1.
Yeah.
Because we're like, what should we cap it off at? Oh, maybe I'll do like 30 or something. We did like a bunch of recordings one weekend or something.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh shit. And I was like, well, I want it on an even number because I don't like that shit if it's
not
odd.
Even. And then you ended up making it not even anyways because you still had recordings that you needed to upload.
I know. So I was like, shit. So I just ended up capping it off somewhere. I don't remember where. I try to do it just like in an actual TV show.
Yeah.
Like if a character dies off or something new happens, boom, that's the season.
Yeah.
I try to do that. And that, for us, it's basically when somebody leaves.
Oh, yeah, but I mean, the first 2 seasons had Skinny in it.
Yeah.
So, I mean...
Well, yeah.
But the first season we were trying to cap it off because we thought Skinny was going to be... we also got artwork. Starting in season 1.
Yeah. Yeah. By the way... Skinny was the one that designed
the very first
the artwork that you see in season 1, and he spent like a fucking hour on that. Yeah. And I was like, damn. And it just looks. I mean, I'm sorry, Jonathan. I mean, I'm not dogging on you, but I was just like, he spent a long time on it. But I mean, I don't know. None of us are that artistic.
Yeah.
And we're just going off of the MS Paint.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, maybe he was just having trouble fiddling around with the settings.
And sometimes that's difficult anyways. So.
Yeah. But no, I guess in season 1 we did start getting some... That's when we first got the artwork that has the Spanx, Skinny, and Mez with our anime heads.
Anime heads, yeah.
John Leafling did the artwork for that.
Yeah.
He also did what we have now for our... what do you call it? The account icon, and as well as the new backdrop that I use. He's
an artiste.
Artiste. And he should have some more for us for the Eccentricast TV.
Yeah,
because that
coming soon.
Which is funny because the Eccentricast TV icon was our very first original logo, the EC, C going through the middle part of the E.
Yeah,
which. I have to credit to Evan Kale because he used to sign his artwork like that, and I kind of stole that. So I'll have
if he listens to it.
I don't know. He might. He's a subscriber, so he may. I don't know.
Oh, is he? Nice.
So, Evan, if you're listening to this, a shout out to you for the theft of your little signature. I just it was a happy accident. It's basically what that is.
Because it ended up being the same
eccentric
initials.
cast, EC, and I was like, it'd be cool. And it's sort of like one of those things where you don't really think about till it's like already made, and it's like, wait a minute, that's Evan's signature.
Yeah.
So
it's a good thing we got it though, because it makes it a nice touch to our,
I should just answer it. Telemarketer.
Hey, pal.
Hey. You're being recorded now. Oh, I am being. Well, this is maybe recorded. Well, you're being recorded times 2.
Times 2.
Yeah.
Just kidding. Remember that one telemarketer that called me one time, and I was just like, "What did I say? I love you" or something like that. What did I say?
I don't know, but
I said something funny, and you guys.
That would be. Who was that? I get a lot of these calls. Would we get in trouble if I just started recording them? Like if we're doing a podcast? I seem to get them like every morning around this or afternoon.
Morning, pal.
Sorry, they don't know when this gets uploaded.
Well, if you're watching this in the morning, then it's the morning. If you're watching it at night, then it's night.
It's whatever.
But we did a lot of story times discussions. We did our first impression roulette.
Impression roulette. Why don't you tell them about that?
Why would I tell them about that? I suck at that.
I don't know.
It's a fun idea.
That's one of my favorite babies right there. Baby ideas, I should say.
It's super fun to do. It's just
I don't know if anybody's ever done anything like that before, but if you haven't seen or listened to any of those recordings, that's basically where we have a wheel. And we have 2 separate wheels. One is a bunch of impressions, and the other one is like what you gotta do with that impression.
Yeah.
Like selling a product or...
Because a lot of people have their own impressions. It's just a lot of time they do like the movie quotes that are in the movies.
Yeah, so
they don't
spice it up by letting it randomly land on something else.
Yeah.
Plus, also, improv for some people during certain times is if you just say, "Oh, okay, you landed on this impression. Now do one."
Yeah.
It's like, well, what am I supposed to say?
Yeah. Exactly.
So I thought we'd just
make it so where you have to say something.
Yeah.
Like bad news or something like that. Yeah. Alphabet Soups were in there.
That was our first Alphabet Soup, which is the Alphabet game. It was just a clever title. I came up with all the clever titles.
Yeah, because you're awesome like that.
I thought you were going to demoralize me there, but you did.
Do I ever?
Thank you. And we had one silly simulation.
Yeah, that was our
Dungeons and Dragons type take.
That was our final season finale, but it ended up being I don't know. We said it was a silly simulation, but it ended up being one of our kind of we were supposed to make it a new idea, but it ended up being something new. I don't know what it was, but I think season 2 we had a lot of guests, or was that season?
I think no, yeah, I think it was season 2 had a lot of different people in it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, kind of the same people.
Because we had MASH kind of do a couple. I think in this one, right? I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, season 2. It had some changes involving some special guests. The new artwork. I claim that's when the new artwork was. We had it in season 1, but yeah. I think I wasn't paying attention when I was typing up a description.
Yeah.
And lineup change, even though again I wasn't paying attention. And also there was the last season to feature one of the original members, Skinny, of course.
That's why the new stuff like season 3 doesn't have the artwork. That's because Skinny's not in it anymore, so there's no point of having Skinny on the artwork.
That artwork's specific to, and I really like that artwork.
Yeah,
which sucks that he had to leave because it's like, well, that was just that.
Yeah,
it was iconic to me. And I was like, this is awesome. We got a logo. Or not a logo, but kind of. I don't know where I'm going with this. Where am I going with this?
I don't know.
Sometimes I just start a sentence and just go, and then I forget where I'm going.
Verbal vomit, dude. That's what it is.
Pretty much. We have an episode called
Do we?
Actually, we do. Oh. I named one Verbal Vomit.
Maybe that's where I got it.
What the hell are you doing?
Not paying attention. I'm blonde. What do you expect?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Note if anybody's questioning the artwork on Spanx's head, that's a
That's a bowl of noodles.
Bowl of noodles.
Yes.
I think a lot of people think it was like a sailor hat or something that.
No, it's a bowl.
It's a bowl of noodles.
Well, because I'm very fond of eating a lot. So I think it was the artwork Pearson's kind of quote unquote jab kind of
personality.
Yeah, capture our personality.
Which is funny how like Jonathan's just kind of he didn't really capture.
It's like a bland. Yeah, it's like a bland. It's like glasses.
Maybe I don't think you really knew Jonathan.
Yeah, I don't think you really knew Jonathan because I had a big bowl on my head because I like eating, and Mez has like stars because he's fond of making himself look good. You thought I was going to say something else.
I don't know.
Fond of his, that's why he's kind of got...
as the handsome one.
That's kind of guy why he's got like a side shot view.
Yeah, just all nice and cut. And it kind of made me look better than I do in real life. That's why I was like, I like this artwork.
I like this artwork.
Because it made me look pretty damn good. One of the weirdest ones that's sticking out that I'm looking at right now is the quick draw. Which... previous to this one, is we did another one.
Just recently, actually.
Yeah, it's these. I don't know.
Random.
It's literally like 30 to 40 seconds and
of us randomly just saying words or
whatever comes to mind.
Yeah.
Verbal vomit is perfect to describe that.
Yeah,
because it's literally just you don't think, you just spit out words.
Words, yeah.
Dice Stories, there was only one episode. I don't know why I put it. I stopped doing that, putting episode 1, 2, whatever.
Because we kind of stopped.
Yeah, because I don't know if something's going to take off, if we're going to still want to do it.
Because we kind of... There's a lot of one episodes that are just like, let's try this, and then we don't do it again. Let's try this. Like the world's... I don't know if we did it ever, World's Worst again.
I don't know.
Like World's Worst, like Doctor or something.
Yeah. Dice Stories. Because, well...
We had dice.
Well, yeah, because Jonathan bought these, like, story time dice thingies. And he's like, oh, let's roll it. Which, in the concept, sounds interesting.
Because it's improv also. Cause
exactly.
It just has little icons on the dice. It's like...
We try to make something up by looking at pictures.
Yeah. Like, there's one of a fish. There's one of just a question mark. You know, there was a bunch of just random icons on that. You know, Angry Libs. Or damn Libs.
Yeah. I think I changed... What did I officially title it? Angry Libs, I think?
I think there
was one. I think it was one episode was Damn Libs.
Yeah, because we were like, that's the opposite of mad.
And I was like, no, I like Angry Libs.
Angry Libs, yeah, because it makes it funnier. 3D Neighbors Wanted.
I don't even remember.
I don't know. Ninjas, Nonsense, and Nutrition. I don't know. We have random...
Disorders, Duty, and Derbies.
Oh, that's when we started our Liquid Lines, too.
This season started the Liquid Lines? Yeah, it does.
I don't know. That's one of my favorite
segments,
because...
I like the Liquid Lines, Forest, Fomos, and Flowers alternate version. Because...
We got drunk.
Yeah. That's why I made it all like...
dark.
Sepia tone, like it's beer.
I was... So the funny thing is, because I wasn't really that drunk in that episode.
What? You weren't?
Just let me tell the story how I want to tell the story, okay?
Okay.
So I made a bunch of Liquid Lines, and yes, I did make the lines when I was drunk, okay? But I kind of got sobered up after, and Skinny and
You're
Mez,
Spanx.
I am Spanx, pal. Maybe I'm drunk now.
I don't think so.
How do you know? What if I try to walk a straight line and don't walk a straight line, and I walk the curved line? Would that make me gay?
What the hell does that to do with being drunk?
Nothing. Anyways, so Mez and Skinny originally, when we first did the Liquid Lines, originally it was Skinny and Mez. I just made the lines, and Skinny and Mez kind of did the improv off the lines. So it's pretty much like you just pull out a line and say it, and then they just play off of it.
Yeah, which I don't know. That's one of my favorite segments too.
Yeah,
actually.
Yeah, it's funny,
especially that one that we got with MASH.
Yeah,
and no joke. It wasn't a setup. Every one that I got matched to my character, the line that I got.
Yeah, because he was like a goth.
I was a goth kid.
Yeah.
At a party.
It was a party.
And there was a jock, a goth.
Yeah, MASH was a jock. Skinny was the geek or nerd.
Yeah.
You were the goth, and I was like the person that was like afraid that my parent, because it was the party was at my house technically, and I was worried that they were gonna like bust us or something. So I was the party pooper. That's what party pooper.
Yeah.
So yeah, because originally the Liquid Lines, I wasn't in the first couple. Well, I was, but I only made the lines.
That's why you weren't technically in them.
Yeah, that's why I wasn't technically in them.
But you knew what they were.
I knew what the lines were. And then MASH, one of our buddies was like, well, why can't he be in it? And it's just random lines.
That's true.
So.
Just play off of it. But, yeah, I don't remember.
Oh, yeah, no, Cartoon does start these in Season 2.
Jeez,
because
really?
Hashtag Loyalty
Oh, that's true.
was that one game.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so I guess, Season 2 had a lot going on. Yeah. More than I thought going on.
Because Angry Libs, Jack Black Chins, too. Remember that?
Yes.
Because that was a measure of distance. Jack Black Chins.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell are you guys talking about? You guys are fucking weird.
And Pokemon Another Chunk, I think, was when Tomcat, or what it was, Big Cat?
Big Cat was another guy that we had for like 1 or 2 recordings or something.
Yeah, Lifeline, because that started Lifelines for Love.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, Lifelines of Love.
I wanted that because it's LOL.
Yeah, LOL. Lifelines. And Lifelines is kind of another improv game. It's kind of where we write down characters and we kind of have to play the characters.
Don't skate around it. It's the dating game.
It's, okay, fine. It's a dating game. If you've ever seen Whose Line Is It Anyways?
Also, I do want to apologize for some of the episodes. I'm looking at Storytime, Frying Pan, Spheres, and Fire. We had changed our recording equipment, and it sounded like garbage. So a few of those may sound, but I don't know. They were good recordings. I didn't really want to waste them, but I don't know how to refine the audio.
Yeah.
So it's uploaded as is. I don't think it sounds too shitty, but
no.
I mean, obviously, I wouldn't upload it at all if it did.
Yeah. Oh, that's why. Because it confused me. Because I was like, Cartoon's not in that Frying Pan, Spheres, and Fire, and the party.
No.
The party was the one where.
Well, that's because
the liquid lines with MASH.
Well, because we're gonna have Skinny for like this big
finale, and then it didn't happen.
But he ended up just leaving before we got another recording with him.
Yeah.
So that's why I had some old recordings in there. I thought I'd cap it off with. But the party, Liquid Lines of the Party, was the one I was talking about earlier, where I kept getting the ones that were perfect to my character.
Because he was a goth guy. So
yeah.
Liquid Lines is one of my favorites, obviously, because I get to write the lines that they have to say. Yeah. And I think what killed Skinny the most was that one where I wish I had dentures, that way I can bite people from a distance.
Oh, yeah.
And he was cracking up at that. And I don't know, made me smile because I was like, I wrote that line.
Found it particularly kind.
Yeah. And so, Cartoon was, like I said, they have their own specific type of comedy. Skinny's comedy, he likes to have that, like, I don't know, repetitive comedy, kind of? I don't know what you call it.
Yeah.
Which is nothing wrong with that. It's just he likes to say, like...
Well, there's other people that like it, so...
Yeah, exactly.
He plays off of that.
Yeah. Cartoon, like, he likes voices. He likes to do... I don't know. Cartoon's got a weird sense of humor, I think. I don't know. What do you think?
He's...
I don't know.
He matches his name, I guess.
He was funny, though.
Yeah, that's what our aim was for.
Yeah.
So...
And MASH got his own sense of humor too. He's funny too. I really like MASH. It's just sometimes he's busy a lot.
That's funny because we ask other people to join us. Like, oh no, I got this going on. But it's like funny because like it's okay if they don't want to, but MASH is probably the busiest out of all of us.
Yeah.
And he comes to the recordings.
Yeah, he comes. If he says the thing about MASH is he'll say, if he can't come, he can't come, and if he says he's going to come, he's going to come. That's the thing about him.
Which is cool. You know, he doesn't just leave us high and dry. He's like, yeah, I'll be there. And then
and then he doesn't.
Show up. Also, Whitey was in there for like a couple of them.
He did one impression roulette.
I know. That's when I first met him. I was like, I think he's a cool guy. He wasn't a cool guy. I'll just leave it at that.
Just leave it at that.
So that's why he's only in like, I don't know.
2 or 3. I think he's in 3. I know he's in an impression roulette. I think he's in a questions game. Maybe that's it. Maybe 2.
I think so. And then Redneck was in like 1 or 2 of them.
Oh, yeah. Redneck. We met him and we figured he was...
He was supposed to do his own YouTube thing. How's that going? Or Twitch.
He was supposed to do a Twitch thing.
Twitch TV. Which I was thinking about.
Doing?
Yeah, for the Fallout ones.
Fallout Boys?
Fallout Boys?
Yeah, that's another
other channel, TV channel.
TV. Yeah.
So yeah, that's like I think all the guests that we've had.
Big Cat, comma, Skinny, Whitey, Cartoon,
Mash.
Yeah, I think that's it.
I felt like there was somebody else, but I don't think so.
There was one of the Lifelines of Love episodes where we had like 6 people, I think.
On what?
There was one of the Lifelines of Love we had Cartoon, you, me, Mash, and Redneck. So 5.
Yeah. I like that one. That was good.
That was a good one.
We had a bunch of people in that one.
Yeah, we had quite a bit of people in that one. But I mean, sadly, it's just been me and Mez for a little. Well, not sadly. Yeah, I don't like working with you, pal.
It started with us.
It's just gonna be me. I'm gonna after this episode, you'll just hear. I mean, Mez is gonna upload the sub still, but it's just gonna be me doing. Why are you looking at me like that?
You fucking.
Jeez.
Anyway, so I mean that leads us to, well, not the most recent season, but the most like the capped off one, season 3. I decided to wrap it up since we lost another full-time member, Cartoon, who pursued other career opportunities.
Yeah,
I'll say
career opportunities. But no, he was funny.
Cartoon Saga.
I mean, I still, like if he ever is available, I wouldn't mind trying to get him again.
No,
but,
it's just like availability is a tough thing.
Yeah, exactly. That's the same with MASH. If he's available, we'll have him.
If it comes down to like when we start getting paid for this, I bet people then will be like, "Oh yeah,
if you're getting paid for that, yeah, pal, I'll join."
Yeah.
We did kind of another playoff thing of Lifelines for Love Lifelines of Love that Cartoon was in. That was Private Investigators.
Yeah.
That's what it was called. I think we only did one of those. Private.
I'm just gonna be honest. I didn't fucking like that one.
Oh, that's fine.
Shooting the sheet. I don't even remember what that one was about. I was like,
it was kind of like the scenes from a hat.
I don't remember it. Maybe it's because maybe that's one of my least favorite episodes besides the TV tropes ones.
Because it was my idea. Is that why?
No, you have other ideas that I liked. It's not specifically targeting you.
Sure.
It's targeting the fact that, and again, I put episode 1.
Yeah.
But I should have just left it as is, self-titled, because I'm like, I don't want to do another one.
I don't.
Unless it was just that particular setup.
Maybe.
I don't know. Yeah. That one sticks out to me. I'm just like, I mean, even look at the artwork, how I did the backdrop.
Yeah, I know. I saw that.
It's like, fuck this.
It's all white.
I don't like this.
You're like, screw Spanx, pal.
Peach on a cake. Great Debate was really good. It was really intense.
Yeah, no, that was intense. That was when it was me, you, and Cartoon, right? And we did. Yeah. We did like 2 things that people like make think popular, like a cake and a pie. That's why it's called Can't Put Peach on a Cake.
Yeah.
Because they said cake and I said pie. So, yeah, so we'll have to definitely do a Great Debate again. Because those.
I guess it'll be between me and you.
I mean, I guess we can try.
Because that might be more intense than just 1-on-1.
Yeah. Unless we get Richard. He's good at debating.
That's true. Oh yeah. He's right down the fucking road.
I know. Well, and if
he's got time.
If he does get the new position, he might have more time.
I know. I shouldn't have said
it's all good. I think we kind of stopped on the Lifelines of Love because we can't really do that with just me and Mez here.
No. I don't know.
You can, but it's kind of, I don't know.
It's just guessing who you are.
I like the fact that there's multiple people, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then because everybody plays a character different, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So it's nice to see their take on a character that we would play differently. Because there's a lot of times where I, saw a Cartoon play a character and I was like, I wouldn't have done that. Yeah, yeah, exactly.
It's fucking cheesy.
Oh, Liquid Lines. That's one where it was just me and you. Cops, crazies, or crashes and crazies.
That was us, just me and you.
Yeah, remember we were the 2 cops and the 2 people that got in a car crash. You don't remember that? Well, re-listen to that. Well, because we did a Liquid Line. I wrote some Liquid Lines for when Cartoon came back, but then Cartoon didn't end up coming back.
Oh, that's right. We just ended up using it.
And then I was like, you know what? I've got all these Liquid Lines that I wrote out We might as well. Oh, well, it says private investor. I think you upload these weird, pal.
I think I did. I don't think I was paying attention to some of the order.
Verbal vomit. You're right. It is.
Yeah, I told you.
You sure? Did you tell me?
I did.
Oh, okay. Are you sure?
And then that's when we started that amazing articles.
Yeah, we started them. The Sentinelese. Oh, yeah, that one was good.
I don't know. You just started talking to me about it at work, and I was like, that's pretty interesting. Maybe we should just talk about it.
Yeah.
Like a normal podcast.
Like a normal podcast. So that one's a normal.
Everyday podcast.
Normie. That's a normie episode.
What was verbal vomit even about?
I don't know. All I know is I just saw that on there. And
we should know.
We played
word association game.
Oh, yeah.
Duh.
Oh, where we say like, what's the first thing to come up your head if I say blue?
Blue.
Yeah.
Ocean. Or the first 4 tracks of Jaden Smith's new album. Peep shit out.
Watch me. We have other like story time playlist, and we have a discussions playlist.
Like if you really like the story times, they're all together. Yeah.
So we got Worthless Wonders, we got Sneezes, Stealings, and Strangers, we got Video Games, Victories, and Visions, we got Dragons, Dummies, and Disappointment, Notes, Narration, Nonsense, Feuds, Flamingos, and Phasing. Yeah, we like the little the alliterations, except Gary's excellent adventure, because that's just funny.
That one's the one that's different.
Not, yeah, Biscuits, Bruises, Broken Hearts, Tricks, Trips, and Towels. Well, except that one.
Trips and Towels was our very first story time where I was like, hey guys, you know, it'd be fun is if we did this. This is a younger me talking. That's why I talk like that.
Oh, okay.
So
younger version of Mez.
I mean, that was just...
Tell us, younger version.
Just last year.
Yeah, just last year when he was a little kid, 12.
Little kid 12. Who says that? Like that in that order.
Little kid 12.
Little kid 12.
Not little kid the age of 12. Little kid 12.
But I don't... That's after we got done seeing John Wick 2.
Yeah.
And you had made a comment.
Yeah, I made a comment.
He's going to steal the towels before he leaves or something. What was it?
He was in a hotel.
Yeah.
And I think he was he...
He was trying to hurry up and get out of there.
Yeah.
And he was packing his bag or something,
and
right?
he was putting towels in there, and I was like, he's stealing all those towels.
Who are his towels?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So that conceived an
idea.
The first story time, I knew that we wanted to do a story time, but like, what do we do it about? And then I had thought about the comment you made while we were watching that movie, and I was like, let's do this.
Just start it off. So all the story times, we have a basis of where we start. Like, we were like, and like, it was funny, the story time Biscuits, Bruises, and Broken Hearts was definitely improv because the other guys didn't even know what I was going with it. And I was just like, I have an idea of a story time. I'm not going to tell you guys, but I'm just going to do it.
That one, I think that's our most viewed one, too.
Yeah, most viewed. And that was Kama was in that one.
Yeah.
But, yeah, our story times is, like, we start a story based on the character and, like, what he does, and then we just go off of there. So... Yeah,
well, there's a little more substance to it than that.
Yeah, but you know that's the basic. I'm talking as a little kid 12 here, okay?
Little kid 12, idiot.
Wow.
I need to catch up to you calling me idiot now.
Oh God, because I call you that like 80 times a day.
Well, that's a little overzealous of an amount.
Son of a bitch.
That's not a realistic.
Son
number.
of a bitch.
Is that what you call me now?
Hey, I gave you a piece of shit. I gave you a car because I realized your car was in the shop. Piece of shit.
That's another tangent for another day. That's another inside joke.
And we have a lot of inside jokes. Hey, Frank!
The discussions.
Smeets. Oh.
Trends through the ages. That one was okay.
Yeah, that one was fine. Pokemon Another Junk. It's kind of a good one.
Rick the Shorty was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Because that was when Skinny was doing the whisper yells.
Yeah, he likes doing it. Yeah, he does doing those. Where's my cigarettes?
Where's my cigarettes? What was it? Cheryl, get my cigarettes.
Cheryl.
It's about this like paraplegic guy that like yells at his wife all the time and get him stuff because he can't do anything because he's half a man.
You're just half a man.
You're just half a man.
I'm
gonna kick you out of your own house, Cheryl. I don't know.
I need somebody that's a full man.
Yeah, and she put his
like stuff on top of the
cigarettes
refrigerator
on the fridge, so he couldn't get it.
And then it would call the pizza guy just to get his cigarettes.
Call delivery just to tell the pizza guy, "I'll pay you extra tip if you go get my cigarettes on top of the TV or the fridge, not on top of the TV."
And then we have other business. I think me and Aliens Abilities and Alphabets.
Yeah.
One that me and I don't know. Skinny had this crazy idea. He just came over one time and he's like, you know what? Let's do a podcast with just me and you. And I was like,
that's fucking gay.
So that's like the only episode that
I was completely unaware.
Mez is not in there. And he was nice enough to post it. Okay,
I did.
He didn't have to post it because he's the one that posts stuff.
I could have scrapped it.
He could have been like, fuck this shit. But he didn't. So
exotic birds, evil layers and embarrassment.
Yeah, that one was that the horror one?
Horror. Those birds.
That's right.
Peep that episode out if you're interested in that.
Blacksmiths,
exotic
bads, thieves, and borrow. Is that the one where he borrows stuff and he gives it back?
The bad borrower.
The bad borrower.
Hey, I gave you back what I borrowed.
Yeah, I borrowed your coffee can. It didn't have any coffee in it, but I borrowed it, and I'm gonna bring it back. And he does bring it back. I borrowed the rats out of his house.
Here's the rats I borrowed from your house. I'm giving them back.
No, you can keep those.
You can keep those. There it is. Frankly, I gotta tell you.
That's right.
We come full circle back to that because I said we'll talk about that later.
Frankly, you did, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
No, you didn't. Don't lie.
I said no.
Don't lie to the public. Meaning public by whoever listens to this, so they don't have to be public. But
I guess they can be listening to this in their house with no one around.
They still can't do that. I'm kidding.
Government's watching all this.
Government. That was when he just started it randomly in between. We were talking about one of our characters.
That was a huge gut buster.
Yeah, that was
for
funny.
me. I couldn't stop laughing on some of that, and I couldn't even speak.
Hey, Frank! And the guy's ends up being gay.
Hey, Frank, look for my friend Frank.
Yeah, look for my friend Frank. He can never find.
He can never. Well, no, it was just a movie theater. Remember?
Yeah. He's
like standing up in front of everybody while the movie's going. Hey, Frank!
Look and everybody's like, Frank. Stop it! Why are you even here? And it was like the wrong movie or whatever. He's like, hey, Frank, have you seen my buddy Frank? We're gonna watch this movie, and then it's not even the same movie. And then he goes to the bathroom, and the guy, I don't know. We had a big. You just listen to it. Yeah. Wizards, white stuffs, and whatever. Yeah, very broad explanation. I think phobias, French fries, and fat guys are our most viewed discussion, though.
I think it is.
Frankly, I gotta tell you, it's probably our favorite. No, you said Dragonese koi fish was.
Dragonese koi fish is really good. This weird concept of an idea where
somebody was like, "Oh yeah, look up the Dragonese koi fish," and they're like, "They don't exist." And he's like,
"Well, because this guy was digging holes in his backyard."
Yeah,
and he didn't want to fill them up because he was lazy, so he just put like tarp and just made a pond out of it. He's like, "Oh well, I should probably put something in the pond."
Yeah.
And he just gets catfish from the river.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Is that a catfish?" And then he didn't want to be embarrassed, so he's like, "Oh no, that's a Dragonese koi fish, just made up species." And then he's like, "Yeah, there's a Wikipedia article and everything. Just wait a couple days and then look it up."
Because the article's
goes
down
in for repair or maintenance.
The thing about this guy is he's a really good liar. He lies and then he covers up his lies with more lies. But. Oh, yeah.
That one has comma in it.
Yeah.
As well.
Oh, yeah. Comma. And then that Coco guy for like a couple minutes because he kind of came in. That was Comma's
roommate.
Comma's roommate.
I just kept recording it, too.
You did. So he was in it, but he didn't say much, I don't think.
No. And then I was like, when should I stop this? I don't know. I think it was cool to just kind of let things play out and see how it goes. Like, just
Skinny was watching.
Not live.
Watch random shit.
He was like on his phone. And he's just like saying shit. And I'm angry people.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? What does that even mean? I still think about that. Skinny, comment below somewhere on this. Listen to this.
What? I'm angry people.
Yeah. Tell me what that means. Actually, you know what? I'll text you later.
What is that? And then we'll comment on our own stuff. Hey, it means this, by the way.
Yeah.
Discussion episode 1. What is that?
This is the discussions playlist.
Oh.
You dip.
That makes sense. I was like, why is that at the bottom?
And another kind of cool idea that I liked is kind of the adventurous podcast.
Car cast.
Where we would
Spanx here.
Yeah.
That's when I said that, like...
Spanx, yeah, no.
You're like, shut up.
Shut the hell up. And, well, because I think a lot of our funny ideas come from when we're just driving around.
In the car, yeah.
So I was just like, hey, let's just record stuff on the car.
Yeah.
And then we just kind of became that. We're actually thinking of getting... like a camera for maybe Eccentric Cast or for the podcast channel.
Yeah.
And just like take it with us and go places or something.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
So it'll be another car cast. You'll be able to see stuff.
Yeah. Not us, though.
Not us.
Not us.
I don't wear masks.
Well, that'd be weird driving around with masks.
Yeah.
People would look in there like...
we might get pulled over.
What the hell are they...
Is what might happen.
Why are you wearing ski mask? Are you planning on robbing a bank?
Which is... not a confession, by the way, but an idea that me and Spanx have when we get too old to give a shit anymore. We're just going to rob a bank.
When we're like 50 or 60. And it's funny because he's like, we'll just rob a bank. And I was like, by the time we get that age, everything's going to be digital and like digital money in there. Everything's going to be
It may be.
And I was like, there's probably going to be no banks. Well, there probably is, but there's going to be no money in them.
Yeah. And then, of course,
our
biggest baby of all.
What, somebody's?
The audio show. Well, actually, the original conceived idea was a TV show, but we don't have the funding or production quality for that shit right now.
That shit.
So, if we ever do, that'd be awesome. But right now, it's me. There was one day me and you described the entire show.
Yeah.
Just with it, I think we talked about it for like 3 hours.
Yeah.
And we. Or maybe, I don't know how long.
How
it's a generalized
yeah.
time frame. But then we described from beginning to end the entire show.
Yeah.
So we pretty much know how the entire show is, except for like the meat and potatoes, like the middle part of it.
Yeah, yeah.
So.
But, that's our audio show. We kind of recorded 2 episodes? New Hope and Pool Party.
Yeah, well, there's a little technical difficulties with that shit.
Thanks, pal. No.
Sorry. That was my fault. I think I accidentally deleted something that we needed. And then it's like, when I go to edit it in the software, it's like, there's missing pieces to this or whatever. I'm like, shit.
Now you have to redo it. But it's okay
because
your singing voice, your Frank Sinatra.
No. Well, yeah, that, I don't know, might be better than what I chose for the first episode. I didn't know. And I was kind of waiting for you to leave the room so I could
sing
by myself and sing because I'm like...
he doesn't want to sing and...
nervous. I'm a nervous singer.
Sing right off the bat.
I have a recording of me and you singing off the bat, which I will just upload. Maybe it'll be another lost episode.
Good. Sing it. I mean, post it.
Post it.
Yes.
Upload it.
Stick it, post it. Post it, stick it.
Mm.
Okay. Anyways.
But yeah, Somebody's. What was the original title for that?
Oh, shit. Mierda. I'm going to try saying it like that so nobody knows I'm saying shit. I forgot.
It's lost.
That's
funny because we had the original title and like, what was the new one? And then we couldn't figure it out for the longest time. I literally super thought about it for like a day or two. And then eventually it was like, that's what it is.
Somebody's.
This guy.
That's
what it was. Because it was like this guy, and then this guy and Workaholic Walter.
Yeah.
Whoever featured episode. We just decided to kind of make a collab of all of them. I thought that'd be more interesting to jump around other characters.
Who do you think your favorite character is so far? We've only got like 1 episode. Well, who's your...
we have like over 30 characters.
That's true.
That we have thought of.
But, I don't know, Lucian's funny.
I think, he was the first one, right?
Yeah, I think he was the first one we ever thought of.
Yeah.
Was Lucian. I don't know. Because the Dark Side Apartments. Because we went by the Park Side Apartments.
And you just randomly say shit. Again, you're in the car, and you said that, and I'm like, what are you talking about? I was like, that's P, not a D. And I was like, ow! Ow, yeah. Well, that's another guy.
No, that was it. That was when we passed by that bakery. What's in this bakery? And you're like, you mean a bakery? And I was like, ow!
Yeah, that's
how... found that was
again,
funny.
It was in the car. That's why we should do more car casts.
Oh, okay.
Bring them back.
Bring them back.
Dust them off and bring those back.
The ones we haven't done yet? The future ones. We'll dust the future ones off that we haven't made yet.
That's true. We didn't record any.
I was like...
Yeah, I don't know where I was going with that.
Let's just dust those off and post them. I'm like, what, ones we haven't done yet?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, let's do that.
The secret recording equipment. I have the car bugged. Oh. Just so you know.
Well, that'd be nice.
That would be nice. You start telling your bank information and everything. Yeah, keep going.
Yeah.
I want to have all this.
Keep telling me all this stuff.
Yeah, keep telling me all this important information.
Just
your social security number. Just out of curiosity. I want to use these numbers for a password or something. Oh, okay, it's this.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Well, where'd all my money go?
Just randomly. Why? I'd have to ask you how much money you have.
Why is Mez out of town now?
I skipped town. Looking to multiply this in Vegas.
Good luck with that.
And then, wouldn't it be interesting as if you check your bank account and there's like $100,000?
That would be nice.
Because I won money and then put it back in there. Like, holy hell!
If you want to do
that. And then I say, hey, by the way, I stole your bank account information. I'm sorry if you're mad.
And then I was like, shit. And then I look in it. What the hell? It's 100,000.
Thanks for stealing my information, buddy.
Yeah, thanks for stealing it, buddy. My buddy. Hey, by the way, I stole your bank account information. Oh, okay, Tim.
That's a new developing character.
Okay, Tim.
Why don't you do a brief description of that while we have a little bit of time?
A brief description of the new character.
Yeah.
So it's this guy who's got he bottles up all of his anger, I guess, if you and he's got this roommate named Tim, and Tim always does a bunch of shit to him and like treats him like shit, and then he just like says okay, like, so I don't know.
Was an example of like he was like having like a party or something.
Yeah, and he's like in his bed with his wife or whatever, and she's like, oh, they're making too much noise. Can you go tell them to stop? And he goes up to Tim, and he's like, hey Tim, we're kind of loud. We need to sleep. We got to work in the morning. Can you, can you just turn down the music or have everybody go away?
No, that's not gonna happen.
Okay, Tim. That's all he says. Okay, Tim.
But there's more ridiculous examples than that, but that's like one of them. And one was like he borrowed his car and like left town.
Yeah.
And by the way, I didn't put gas in it.
Yeah. You need to put gas in it. Okay, Tim.
Okay, Tim.
He just okay.
He just accepts everything he does.
That Tim does.
But all of Tim's friends and people we know, he's amazing. He's a wonderful guy.
And the other guy's a fucking shitty guy. They're like, "What's wrong with your roommate?" And Tim's like, "I know. He's a dick."
All right. Well, we'll probably running out of time here.
Okay.
AKA battery's gonna die on this thing.
Well, how dare you?
I know.
No, we'll talk later at you. 101 episode. We're not. Yeah. We don't know what we're gonna do, but there's
more
going to be one.
podcasts to come. I don't know. The ball's rolling pretty well in this one.
And we'll tell you how our twin babies are doing.
Oh, that's right. Because that was huge news.
That was the huge news.
I forgot about.
God, jeez, forget about our twins, Gabriel and Gabriel. Forgot about them.
Gabriel and Gabriel. Also, tune in to Eccentricast TV, 2 separate words.
Yeah.
That way you can at least watch something. If you rather watch something, listen to us. Although, if you get YouTube Red, not a sponsor of that either. Wish, but they have an option now to where you can listen to stuff even if your phone like shuts off, not shuts off completely, but like the screen blackens or whatever.
Yeah.
So that's a pretty cool feature now.
Yeah.
So that way, when you have us in your pocket, you can not get cut off.
Have us in your pocket. You have a little Mez and Spinks running around in your pocket playing games.
Let me out. But anyway, yep, highlights of 100.
Yeah, that's the episode. He's gonna name it "Highlights of 100."
Yeah,
are you gonna name it?
And we'll be back at 200.
What? How are we gonna be back at 200?
Like, we'll talk to him again at highlights of 200.
Oh well, yeah. When we get to that point, it's gonna be another couple months, probably several guest stars.
Okay. All right. And for this episode of Eccentricast, I'm Mez.
Spanks.